Okay, so a new TF2 update is available for everybody to play right now, and it is another beta game mode type update. Apparently this update is called Pass Time and is kind of combining sports with TF2. Is it any good? Let's find out. So to get things started, let's first explain exactly what Pass Time is. Apparently, Pass Time is when red team and blue team face off in a battle to score more goals than their opponents, coordinated through passing, aerial shots, interceptions, and team-based formations and plays. Pass Time seems to be a combination of many popular sports while still maintaining the spirit of Team Fortress 2. This game mode was actually developed in conjunction with the guys over at Bad Robot. Bad Robot is, of course, J.J. Abrams' production studio, and we've known about Valve and J.J. Abrams working together for a couple of years now. Originally, it was because J.J. Abrams and the whole Bad Robot team had a couple ideas for games, and Valve wanted to be able to make a couple Valve IP movies, such as Half-Life and Portal.
And we sort of reached the point where we decided that we needed to do more than talk.
There's an idea that we have for a game that we'd like to work with Valve on.
Yeah, and we're super excited about that, and we're also interested in working with you guys on movies. So we're going to try to figure out if we can make a Portal movie or a Half-Life movie together.
Those are still something that might be worked on in the future, but now it turns out that J.J. Abrams' production company is going to be working on the future Team Fortress 2 game mode, once again called Pass Time. Now, how does Pass Time work? There is a ball called a jack, and when carried, it replaces your person's weapons. Teamwork is the key for protecting the jack carrier. Pass and shoot with your primary fire, and pick up by simply touching the jack. You can also melee an opponent to be able to steal the ball. There are also the following boosts to the player carrying the jack. Health regeneration, a temporary invulnerability once you steal or intercept the jack, a speed boost temporarily once you first gain the jack, and you will be able to see both your teammates and your opponents anywhere on the map. The TF2 blog then goes into a little bit of strategy on how the game should be played regarding how passing and coordinating your team play is very important, and playing defensively is just as important as an offensive-driven team. There is also sudden death. Sudden death, of course, is very similar to sudden death that you see in normal Team Fortress 2, which means when you die, you are done for the entirety of the round. On top of the game mode, there were many bug fixes added within this update as well, including a new hat called the Finder's Fee. The Finder's Fee will be awarded on a case-by-case basis to those who report major economy-breaking bugs or remote code extension bugs. Katsuijin had a couple balance changes, including opening a second window on the point building and tweaking the amounts of pickups and the position of pickups. In terms of the game mode itself, after having some time to be able to play with it, I can say that there are some very good ideas that are in place here. However, Team Fortress 2 does not have a good track record when it comes to beta game modes. Team Fortress 2 and beta anything doesn't really seem to get any kind of update. Manpower didn't really stick around for much after it was released, and those map workshop maps, especially Cactus Canyon, doesn't seem like it's going to be getting any future updates. So whether or not Bad Robot can fully take advantage of being able to update the game as many times as they want on Steam to be able to make sure this Pass Time game mode is going to be updated, because believe me, this is a very buggy game mode right now. There's only one map available that's called Warehouse, and the map is pretty good. It has some optimization problems. However, the map is a bit big, especially for a game mode like this. For a game mode like this, there should be limits to the amount of people on each team, like 6 or 9, to be able to really balance out and make it not as hectic and crazy as it is when you play on a 24 or 32 player server. On top of that, there are a lot of things that definitely seem to be placeholder, including the fact that if you hit middle mouse button while you're in range of the ball, you do not actually call for a pass. You call for a medic. Whether or not the goal sound effect that's played every time a player gets a goal is the final one that you're supposed to hear or not is unknown. However, I do feel that is a placeholder as well. Just keep in mind, this game mode has a lot of potential, and because Valve is actually, and this is true, outsourcing the work for this game mode to a different company, Bad Robot, it is very possible this game mode will be getting a lot more attention compared to the other beta and just general game modes Team Fortress 2 has had in the past. To further drive the point home of many updates coming out for this game mode, during the recording of this specific video, there was a second update that came out that fixed a lot of the major bugs that people were experiencing, including the short circuit bug and the ability for players to be able to get in the other person's spawn. So yes, it seems like the Team Fortress team and Bad Robot are on top of things when it comes to actually updating this game mode and making sure it's a bug-free experience. Also, there is a secret room found within the new warehouse map, and there seems to be a bunch of duffel bags and stuff inside this room, and it seems kind of cool. Whether or not this is actually some kind of material for some kind of future update is unknown, but it is kind of exciting to see more secret rooms in Team Fortress 2 maps. But it's very exciting to be able to see some new stuff happen in TF2, especially since in the update files itself, there are actually optimization problems being fixed. Only a few of them, but it is ironic that it is specifically the level of detail ones that we talked about earlier in a previous video, but the TF2 devs are still working on optimization fixes, which is great. There will be another video tomorrow detailing all the technical stuff regarding this new game mode when I have a lot more time to be able to play with it, and I think that with the right tips, with the right balance changes, and with the right things taken out, this could be a very fun game mode. So enjoy the new game mode, and yeah, just have a good day. Thanks for watching, guys. As you know, I'm Tyler McVicker. This is Valve News Network. Adios.